I know, right? I know, right? So, how you
Oh
feeling
man,
about?
I don't know, man.
Huh?
I, nah, what about the Alabama, Wisconsin? I mean,
Yeah, bruh.
I mean, I don't. To be honest, I don't really know.
Yeah,
Obviously,
bruh.
if you're just looking at the logo, you're gonna say, "Hey, look, Alabama's gonna take this." You know, but I mean, I don't actually know. I mean,
That's a good answer. I mean, I take it. I will take that, bro.
I
I
don't
will
know,
take that.
man.
Bro, I take that, bro, all day, bro. I sit there and take that. I don't know, rather than you sit here and say something else that what I mean, we lead somebody astray or something. But I think like so the Alabama game. I think that let me get this pulled down so I can get some other stats pulled up. But this Alabama game, I think they're giving Wisconsin, bro, like 15 and a half points at home. No, 16 and a half points
Yeah,
at
16
home.
and a half. I saw. Yeah, I looked at that last night.
16
16
and a
and a
half
half.
points at home. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you 16 and a half points, I think I took Wisconsin. I did. Um, but I do think Alabama will win this football game. Um, I do. Even though how they what they showcased against USF, and it seemed like USF was in that first half of that ball game for most of that ball game, and then Alabama just showed like, look, we Alabama, and we started pulling away from USF in that game. So looking at that game, you would think that Wisconsin has a fighting chance, but week to week with college football, sometimes things change and they turn up and whatever else, and maybe Wisconsin gives them a game, but they usually be able to keep the score down low enough. They're able to keep the score a little bit lower on the full on when people play them. TVD being up there, I know he has scarred a lot of Miami fans and made a lot of Miami fans not comfortable with TVD playing, but I
Man,
do think that he'll play better in Wisconsin because they depend on playing good defense and running the ball, and they'll pass a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that this will be a low scoring game. Like I said, I do think that Wisconsin will cover, but I got Alabama to win, bro. Yeah. So I hope I said that clear and correct the right way. How I said that. All right. So
yeah,
me away. Yeah, I gotta go with them. I gotta go with
yeah.
Alabama, bro.
Mm. I mean, yeah, I probably more so probably lean towards Alabama too because it's just the uncertainty of what Wisconsin is going to be. Obviously, if you look at the you know coaching staff and what it is they're trying to do, obviously because a lot of people get the misconception about Phil Longo is that Phil Longo is a guy that just wants to throw it around the yard a lot, but in reality, he wants to run the ball, wants to run and set up the pass, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of Miami fans that are going to be kind of tuned into this game
Mm-hmm.
to hate watch, to say sad bunch of individuals if you ask me. But one thing about that Alabama game last weekend, and shout out to Hayes for bringing this to my attention is what was kind of overlooked is Alabama lost 3 fumbles against USF last week, so that was kind of what kept them in the game. It wasn't kind of a scenario where it was like last year where they were just playing bad, all the way
Yeah.
around. But it seems like once they got the fumbling issue together, they pretty much took off. So, and like I said, Kalen DeBoer is again. I have to go back an absurd win loss record, just absurd win loss record. Um, but yeah, I think, and this will be the kind of the first time that Alabama kind of gets out of their comfort zone in many aspects. Like Alabama has under Nick Saban benefited
Yeah.
from being able to set we're not going to go that far. We're Alabama going to come to us. You know what I mean? So this is going to be kind of their first, taste of kind of going up here,
Mm-hmm.
to a situation. So it'll be interesting to see how their fan base travels up there. And it just be kind of interesting to see how, the players kind of, react because obviously the season's kind of changing. So they're gonna be a little bit, still an early kick, but I'm sure the temperature for that game probably gonna be what, maybe the 60s, you know, mid to low 70s or something like that at kickoff. I know it's an early kick, but still think it'd probably be a little bit cooler because I know it's cooler down here. So I know it's much cooler in Madison, Wisconsin. So it'd be interesting to see how those guys kind of handled it.
Right,
So
right. Do you
yeah,
think they hang around? You think they hang around? You think
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? Yeah,
Um, I mean, I don't know, man, because
tough
usually in
to
a game
say.
like this,
Hmm.
you would say that hey, the coaching, coaching and kind of keep it close. But Kalen DeBoer is just as good as Luke Fickle. Some people may say even better than Luke Fickle in the stats that they
Right.
have. So no, if Wisconsin come out there playing games, like nah, this
Yeah,
could end up being
Alabama gonna pull off.
this could be end up it could end up being a rout. You know,
Okay.
it really could. You know,
All
really
right.
could.
I feel
Because
that, bro. I do. I
because
feel that.
one thing that hasn't necessarily changed, and I know some people I may get some pushback